motherfucker, Thug Nation alert. Keep his name on the streets till you lay in the dirt.
Sip the juice. On the set with my man Gabbo. Peace to Pop. Oh, shit! Hey!
Only Gab can do it like this.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is MAKAVELI Media. Today, I got on the show, ladies and gentlemen, Jermaine Hopkins. Steel from the movie Juice. What's good, Gab? What's going on with you, bro? Ah, man, yo. Long time fan, yo. I done seen you at work, man, probably 6,000 different times, man. I mean, God damn.
Good thing, man.
God damn, yo. How did it feel to be part of such a fucking legendary cult film like Juice, man?
It was one of my best experiences at the time of my career because it was my second film, and it was a lot more loose. It wasn't a school setting. We were shooting on the street at nightclubs. You know, Pop was on the set, so you had all different kind of rappers coming through. You had rappers in the movie as well, and just in hip hop nation. I'm not just gonna say rappers because you had, you know, Red Alert was in there. You know what I mean? Fast Five Freddy. You know, so that whole experience of me being from North New Jersey, you know, hip hop and rap and all that was just like, you know, it's part of the culture and the way of life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
You know?
Right, because, you know, New Jersey, like 2 hours away from Baltimore. So, hell yeah, all the people I've seen on Young TV Raps and Orange Juice Jones and, you know what I mean?
Right.
My mind was blown. It was like, whoa. You know what I mean? Still, so let me ask you this, man. Tell all the people what it was like going through the casting process, you know, to actually get in the movie Juice in the first place. When was the first time you got the phone call? How did you audition? And what have you?
Well, that whole thing was, you know, was a different experience for me because I had been on a few auditions prior to that, and they all was individual. This audition, they kind of like grouped us up. Like you was reading this part one minute, next minute you read another part. You was in there with these group of guys, you go with them group of guys, and I guess that really didn't pull it. So they said, well, okay, well, you know, we're gonna go out, we're gonna take y'all out to dinner. We need, you know what I'm saying, the ones that they had in mind. So they took us all out to eat. You know, we went out, we kicked it, and us four clicked. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, you know what I mean? And they peeped that right off the rip. And leaving the restaurant, we was in a cab going back to our locations, leaving the place in David Heyman, which was one of the producers that went on to do all of the Harry Potter movies and stuff, that whole franchise. And
wow,
it was around the time where you know, black, young black period, trying to flag a cab down there, right past you, you know, and we were out there trying to get a cab. As soon as we put David up front, you know,
they were throwing the bricks and shit.
Right. So Pop, you know, we get in the cab. It's a black cab driver. He's going in on him, like, you know, like, what's going on with the cab driver? Why is it so hard for us to catch a cab? Like, you know, this day we stood out there for like 15 minutes. When we pulled him off the curb and put him in the street, we got that. You know, it was a back and forth, his version of it, and you know how they go through all what they go through, and so it was a back and forth thing. But you got to really see the real Pac right there, and to them, it was like, damn, this is all day. You know, and shit. After that, I was in North Carolina, where I'm at now. I had bought my mother a house in North Carolina after I did Lane on Me, and I was down there. I'm just bored. That's the shit, man. I'm gonna get me a little craft or something, man. All the cats I was running into down there, they was laying bricks, you know. So I said, shit, let me get into this brickmason shit, see what it do. I might be able to start me a company one day. So I was doing that shit with, you know what I'm saying, the front of the family down there, had his own company. He brought me on, showing me the ropes, and I came home one day and shit, the phone rang, you know, and it was my agent telling me, you know, asking for my availability, and people in the business, they already know what that means. When you don't audition for something, and your agent calls you and asks you, yeah, they want to know your availability. Oh, great.
And then get ready. Yeah, man, you got it. It's on over this motherfucker. Yo, you know what? I ain't like the way Morgan Freeman talked to you and Lean on Me, too, bro. But he made up for it at the end of the movie. He started treating you good, got you off the crack and shit, so it was all good. But
I loved it because it was all memorable, you know what I'm saying? You remember all that, you know.
I know, but
They was trying to bring back and display how, you know, it takes a village, you know, that saying, you know, to raise a child, and
absolutely
caring, right, the caring in the faculty in the school, you know, is very important.
Absolutely.
You know, he was showing that father caring figure, you know what I'm saying, to the children, knowing everybody by name and everything.
Yep, hey man, it was a great movie. I was just talking trash. Y'all played the hell out of Lean on Me. Matter of fact, I watched that like twice a year, man. One of my favorite movies. Shout outs to Morgan Freeman as well. All right, so that was a dope story, but I got to ask you, when was the first day you saw Tupac? Was it the first day he arrived, you know, for rehearsals or, auditions, or had you met him before that?
Nah, shit. When we was in the auditions, we all in there while we waiting for our turn. Shit, we in there rapping and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when I realized I didn't know how to rap as good as I thought I did. My shit sounded good back on the block. But shit, once I met Pop, and we in the room, and that nigga started spitting shit, and then come to find out, like, I think I found out after we got the parts, like, you know, who he was as far as the Digital Underground, and so, you know, I remember seeing the movie, and I'm like, oh, shit, that was dude in there with them, you know what I'm saying, in that movie and shit that they did. So I was like, okay, cool. But working with Pop, man, like, we didn't know what we knew next. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was teenagers. I was, 17, and I was the youngest. You know, Pop was 19. The oldest one was Khalil, which played Raheem at that time. Shit, he was about 26, 27. He was working at a bar. You know what I'm saying? Riding a motorcycle. You know? We used to call him old man. We all had nicknames for each other, all that shit.
Damn, you just told me something. He was that much older than y'all? God damn.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
he was an old man.
Hell, when Lean on Me, Karen White, the girl that got pregnant, she was like 26 or 28 or some shit like that in that movie.
Wow. Well, you know, everybody looked youthful, so I guess they was able to pull it off. That was good casting, though, because I would have never guessed that shit. I thought everybody was about between 18 and maybe 22 at the most, but, wow, that's incredible. What was Omar Epps like?
That was Ant-Man. He was cool, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all call him Ant-Man? Hold up, y'all call him Ant-Man now?
Yeah, I gave him that name. He was Ant-Man. Tupac was crazy man. I was Big Chop, and Khalil was Old Man. You know, like we'd be on the set. But he's like, man, tell Khalil to bring his old ass on, you know, all that type of shit. Like, we had so much fun. Like, you know what I mean? We was kids working, and it was at a time to where
you know, it was bullshit going on, but nothing like it is now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, that whole set, man, it was a learning process, man. Pop was an inspiration at the same time because where I'm coming from, working with John Alston and, you know, Michael Schiffer that wrote Colors and, you know, this Warner Brothers shit, and we working in the school, and then we go to California, do some shots. It was, you know, it was a more of a, I say, control set because everything was indoors. Most of the shots was interior, until we went to the roof, you know. And but when you right there in New York and you filming on the street, you got the whole neighborhood outside watching. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like doing a live performance at the same time. But like with Pop, you know, right when, you know, I might have looked at some things like, man, you know what I'm saying? They're going to wind up kicking this nigga off the set, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a little more professional than that. You know, but at the end of the day, when I tuned out how he was saying some shit and just focused in on what he was saying, I'm like, man, this nigga got a strong fucking point. Yeah, what y'all gonna do about that? Now we all gonna start, you know, to feel like, hold up, what the fuck is he doing? That's the producers, man. You can't talk to them like that. All of us is feeling like that. But after we really start listening to what he was saying, like, yo, we were Pac, and Pac speaking up for all of us. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking up for us. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Shit, that unified us to where now we're forced. He made us understand and realize it's us and them. They the producers. You know what I'm saying? They need us just as much as we need them. Although motherfuckers can be replaced and all that, but it costs a hell of a lot of money to do that at this point. But at the end of the day, don't mistreat us or make us feel less than, you know, what we are.
So give us an example of one of Tupac's gripes. What would he be upset about?
Y'all got us at the set at 6 a.m. We don't get in front of the cameras until 12.
Oh, wow. Okay, so 6 hours.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he just felt like, hell, if you know what I'm saying, we was, you know, Caucasian actors or, you know what I'm saying, on one of them type of films, you know, it wouldn't be ran like that. So why we getting done like that? Don't treat us like kids like we supposed to be in school anyway type shit. You know, we could be handling other business or other things those hours instead of just sitting on the set because, you know, we understand that the business is a hurry up and wait business, but, you know, goddamn, you know, you waiting all day. By the time you get in front of the cameras, you burnt out from sitting around. You know, and they understood it, and then, you know, eventually, you know, not even eventually, from day one, Ernest Dickinson always was with us. You know what I'm saying? Always on our side and agreeing with a lot of the points that we were making. Although we didn't express or explain them points, maybe like they're used to hearing them on their side of the fence. You know what I'm saying? But where we from, the point is the point as long as you get it across.
Exactly.
You know, and we can, with our feelings, you know what I'm saying? Our feelings is in our tone. When we don't feel right about something, we don't sound like, you know, we good with it, but, you know, we wanted to change. Nah, hell no. We wasn't at that level at that time.
So still, I got a question for you. Omar Epps is talking about Tupac going back and forth to the studio while y'all was recording. Do you remember anything like that going on, you know, in the midst of y'all recording Juice?
Fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I mean, Pop stayed writing in the studio when in between scenes and shit like that would be a problem. Like, man, I done wrote 5 fucking songs waiting to go. You know what I'm saying? You know, I wrote 5 songs. You know what I'm saying? It was always, you know, hip-hop influence. You know, Tretch was on the set. They, you know, fucking around. You know, Stretch was there. You know, and another big thing, they left the trailer door unlocked. And somebody went in there and stole Pop jewelry. Pop went fucking ham. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the neighborhood motherfuckers on the roof shooting down at the set. But you know, Harlem, that's what it is. You can't be up there talking about fucking New York.
No, you can't do that, but I know he did it, though. I could only imagine.
Yeah. Cuz y'all done broken my shit
took my shit out like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it ain't New York, nigga. We in the hood. You know, look at it as a motherfucker that might have needed that. Let them have it. Let's go get some more shit. They got all that shit right on Canal Street, nigga. You know, we was young, you know, so. Yeah.
Right. And, that was Big Stretch. I just did an interview with Stretch Brother Majesty. That was Big Stretch that came on the set helping fuck somebody up. Did that happen?
Yep.
So they caught the guy who stole the jewelry?
I believe that's who it was. I believe that's exactly who it was. Once they found out who it was, hood let it be known, because they like, nah, man, these motherfuckers come around here trying to do some shit that we don't normally get to see. That man, you ain't gonna do it like that. And I think somebody pointed his ass out or something.
And was you there when was you there when it was clean up aisle 7?
I believe so. I've seen some records and shit, you know. It was always there, you know. Always, you know. I mean, I'll be one to miss shit. You ain't see it go down. But one thing about Pac, man, you know, even then, like Pac had his goons. You know what I'm saying? He had his goons already, so he was a goon in damn self.
Yo, Bishop! What you want?